to meet more needs out there that are in the community, our donations department needed to grow. And at some point, we realized that there really are a lot of people out there, not only individuals and churches who are primarily who supported the Dream Center, but also major corporations. But we also realized that major corporations who had major amounts of donations needed to be worked with a little bit differently. And really this heart that corporations have more and more, we needed to pivot our entire donations model, not only for the sake of how we receive donations and how they come in, but also for, and more importantly, how do we get those donations rapidly out without storing them for long periods of time? How do we really get them, immediately from corporations, pass it through the Dream Center and get it into the hands of the people who have a need? And thus was really born the Dream Goods model.
It started off with a focus on just desperate people that needed resources that were, say, critical, right? They needed water, they need food. It started out through physical locations and then, outreaches where we would go and, there's like little tent cities that have sprung up due to homelessness, inflation. There's all kinds of issues that where we started doing poverty alleviation. Then it really turned into something where now at this point, it doesn't matter if you need paper for your nonprofit because you're printing books, we can supply that. We can supply, food if you need it. We supply all different types of non-perishables.
Dream Goods has an amazing system. I mean, logistically, they're pulling off miracles to bring things to people in need. They get truckloads of items and food, and they bring it to places like City Help Center, Food Bank, to supplement our food boxes, and even sometimes items that the communities might be in need of, furniture items or hygiene products and so forth.
The Where Hope Lives program serves individuals who have been sexually exploited out in our communities. Dream Goods has been playing a huge role in being able to help build their self-worth and value by giving these individuals that come through our doors brand new items to allow them to feel comfortable in the shoes that they're wearing, in the clothes that they're wearing, and just different things that really help them feel better in their safe spaces where they're healing.
Dream Goods has provided us a lot of interesting items, actually, but a lot of much needed things for our school. Dream Goods has also provided us pallets of paper. Just the amount of paper that teachers go through to make copies and the things that the students need has been amazing. We've gotten also an abundance of school supplies from them, pencils and whiteboards even has been really an amazing thing. Very large whiteboards that could be very expensive, and we've been able to get those from Dream Goods. So it's been really fantastic to find some great things that satisfy the needs at our school.
Dream Goods is an effort to supply goods, and it's also a program, it's a vehicle for people that have been through some extreme trauma to get their life back together, to get the skills that they need.
Dream Goods has helped me get myself back together. I see my potential again, and I see a future again with everything that I'm doing. I'm learning essentially how to run a whole business, like the ins and outs, the storefront, the call center, or the actual warehouse itself. Just learning how to run a store in general, stocking, cleaning, stuff like that, using the cash register. And the call center is reaching out to donors or possible donors, and then the warehouse, like learning the shipping and receiving aspect, and then that physical labor portion of it, like using a forklift or a pallet jack or whatever, just like that's what I love doing. I love working and taking care of other people, and I get to do that when I'm working there.
Typically we get in, somebody will do an online form, or they'll reach out by the phone. They'll say, hey, listen, we've got X amount of pallets, we've got 100, 200, whatever the situation might be. We've got, clothing, it's overstock, it's returns, it's whatever, it's been accumulating. Can you use it? We respond, absolutely we can. They'll attach a fair market value for the product that they're gonna use for their deduction, as of the date that they're donating it. We make it very, very easy. So what'll happen is the truck will go ahead and pick the donation up. Gentlemen or ladies in the work program are going to go ahead and sort this product, figure out where it is going to be used best based on need. It's going to go on to one of our vetted organizations, just as soon as we can. We've distributed over 100 million in goods and services, so it's been a great year for us. And I see that only increasing because there's incredible need, and as people become aware, the power that their excess inventory can have to change lives. There's a tax incentive there for that reason. How can we distribute product to best help everyone else?
I don't think anybody's sitting around saying, oh, let's just get rid of this stuff and take it to the landfill and let's just, increase the waste in our world. I think every one of these people in corporate America or in their business who have extra surplus inventory or things that are old product, I think every one of them wants to do the right thing, wants to say, okay, how we couldn't get it into the hands of our consumers for whatever reason, how can we now make the best use of this that we possibly can? How can we truly get it to people in need without having to filter through all of humanity ourselves to find those people? And I can't think of a better path for those donations than going through the Dream Center, which is going through Dream Goods, and really getting those donations quickly, efficiently, effectively, and directly into the hands of the people that need it today.
If it's at Dream Goods or the Dream Center or whatever it is, I still want to be a part of this. In my past, I've always found myself beginning companies, newer companies, and establishing rapport, like how to start a company. And I feel like that's kind of where I'm at right now. And I'm enjoying helping establish something. And from what I understand, it's going to be huge. It is huge, it's going out to different states now. So Dream Goods is moving, to Utah and Texas and California, so it's exciting.
If you're thinking about giving to Dream Goods, I want you to understand how powerful your donation can be. This can be a life or death situation for some people. The resources that you're giving, they matter, and we're going to route them in such a way where there'll be no waste at all. Please reach out, do a form online, and go ahead and give someone a call. And they'll get with you, answer all your questions. With our distribution and your donations, we can make the world a better place.